Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Wrestling is Silly. I am Eden, your host with the toast. Joining me is the man with the plan, and that plan is eat a lot of cheese. Zach, how are you doing this evening? I like this new tradition of people cheering when we come on screen. This is very good. Please never stop doing this.
Doing all right. Bit nippy, innit?
It's a wee bit chilly, isn't it? Like,
yeah, a bit nippy.
It was snowy, it was icy. I don't like that. My entire wardrobe is built for the spring. I don't like this. Do not like this at all.
You are a springtime, summertime child.
I am.
You are the sweet summer child.
I am the sweet summer child from the saying. I am the sweet summer child. Is there any butter? Of course there is butter, especially for you for subbing to the channel. Thank you, Neil, for that 7 months, 7 goddamn months. God.
Yes, 7 months, but a 6-month streak.
Yes. These people sub for silly amounts of time, and I'm like, that's too kind.
Silly.
it is silly is the word. Yes. I
like the wrestling. Fucking.
But are we not just going to do a 20-minute tangent like we did last time?
Well, I mean, I'm always down for a 20-minute tangent.
Want to know? Have you heard about the Minecraft movie?
No.
There is a Minecraft movie. There is a Minecraft movie.
Oh, Lord Almighty.
And it's got a cast.
What could that even possibly be about?
I don't know, but would you believe that Jack Black is playing Steve?
Wow.
There is also more people in the cast because apparently you need more than just Steve to make a Minecraft movie. I could make a Minecraft movie with just a Steve, but apparently Jason Momoa also in it.
You're the fake hedgehog around here.
This is fucking stupid.
Jason Momoa's in it. Jennifer Coolidge, famously Stifler's mom, she's in the Minecraft movie. Danielle Brooks is playing somebody called Dawn. I don't know who Dawn is. I've played...
Is it the girl?
No, her name's Alex. I know that because she's in Smash Brothers. And there's also a kid called Henry. If they're doing the thing where the movie is about like a kid playing Minecraft and then it's like, whoa, dude, I'm Jack Black. That's not what he sounds like. It's more like veering into a Seth Rogen now, but it's the same thing. Like if it's just like he's playing the game and then he goes a bit weird with his imagination and he imagines the whole movie and it's just a very square Jack Black. If that's what they're doing, I'll be very mad because that is the lowest hanging fruit.
You know what's really fucking sad, right? Like a movie called The Minecraft Movie, it does not matter what you made it.
Nope.
People are gonna go and see it because like fucking basically everybody from like 30 and under has played Minecraft. I would argue most of them at least like Minecraft. A lot of them love Minecraft. You could make the most weird experimental animated movie.
Let's go.
Right, like I don't even mean in like a really artsy way, in like it's secretly about how communism is good or something, but just like on an animation, like experimental as an art form, you could really do something
like a Spider-Verse, or apparently the Puss in Boots movie was that.
I don't even necessarily mean in terms of giving it a story, but like I almost like make it really. Think maybe Totoro, or I know obviously Totoro does have important themes and it does have a story and stuff, but it's the way that it tells that is a very it's
kind of a tone piece.
Yeah, right. Like you could make something really incredible out of Minecraft because it's so what's the word, like because it's so open world, right? Like you could just basically have it be Minecraft Steve walking through the different biomes and like
Zach's interpretation of a Nazi movie is communism is good. I mean,
Yeah, well, basically tell me any good artsy movie that is actually artsy where that basically isn't the point. Like,
For
you
real.
know.
If Steve is square Jack Black, is Kung Fu Panda round Jack Black? Yes. Kung Fu Panda is the roundest of Jack Black. He is just an orb with a face.
Basically, the reason I said communism is good as the arts piece is because my first thought was Disco Elysium, and I was like, that's really artsy with the form, and that's basically the fucking point of that
It's
game.
one of the many points of that game.
Yeah, so like you could do something really interesting, just really let your animators let loose.
Yep.
Be really artistic with what they try. It doesn't even have to have a story, I don't think. I think you could just get away with having different vignettes.
Do it as a fucking an anthology film, bunch of vignettes, every vignette with a different animator, every vignette in a different biome. Like,
and just like have it be just random different things that happen.
Yeah, I'd watch that. It's not very mass market of you. No.
Yeah, you say that, but it's gonna have...
Everyone would watch the Minecraft movie.
Yeah, right, like that's kind of my point. You could make whatever the fuck you wanted and shove the Minecraft movie on it, and everyone will go and watch it. It would be a fucking smash hit success, and like people would love it.
Yeah. Like Minecraft, like it would be like the Lego Movie. Like the Lego Movie, that didn't have to be as interesting as it was because people were going to go see it because it's the Lego Movie.
Fucking exactly.
And after, but now, like after the mixed success of Detective Pikachu, the surprising success of the two Sonic movies, and the bona fide success, like best performing Illumination Pictures success of the Super Mario Brothers movie, everything is getting a standard animated movie now, and they're all just going to be standard animated movies.
I would put it to you, Eden, that the reason the Mario movie did so well is not because it's a good movie.
No, it is a lazy, like low hanging fruit of a film. But it was called the Mario movie, so everyone went and seen it. Everyone went to see it because find me somebody that dislikes the concept of Super Mario.
Yeah, exactly. You can't. It doesn't exist, and that's the same principle with Minecraft. So you could do something really interesting. It doesn't fucking matter. You're gonna rake in the dough. Why? Stop doing this. Stop shoveling shit onto my plate. I'm sick of it. I don't want your shit. I don't want shit anymore, Eden. Cinema has gone to shit.
Cinema has entirely gone to shit. I watched the Super Mario Bros. Movie, and it's just, this is a very standard animated kids film plot with a bunch of stuff I recognize from a game.
I'm sorry, I'm very emotional about the state of cinema.
Now we don't know much about the Minecraft movie. They've revealed nothing in terms of plot.
I'm going to be totally honest with you, Eden. That cast has told me all I need to know about that movie.
Jason Momoa and Jack Black. That could be interesting.
I'm not saying that they're bad.
No.
What I'm saying is they are exactly the people that get cast in every fucking thing.
Yes, I'm surprised Chris Pratt.
Name actors. To be totally honest, I'm surprised that Chris Pratt isn't fucking Steve.
Maybe Chris Pratt is the Enderman. Or maybe Chris Pratt is the villagers and he just has to go a bunch of times.
Yeah, maybe.
If they were being really intelligent, they'd get whoever did the voice for Squidward to be the villagers.
Because they won't.
the noise they make is just a Squidward noise.
Yeah, but they won't.
No, they'll get Chris
literally
Pratt.
A thought.
Or Steve Carell.
No thoughts, only slop. Slop and shit.
Enjoy your slop.
Just bowls full of gruel.
Come to the cinema, enjoy your slop.
Yeah. Yeah, that's exactly what they think. That's how they think of me, and I'm just so sick of it. I'm just sick of it. I like films and I like art. Just let me appreciate some art, please.
Yeah, I don't need to. Oh, this is Disney's fault. This is all Disney's fault.
Yeah, and somehow it's the Minions' fault.
Yeah, fucking. Oh, who's gonna be the minions of the? Let's go. Who's gonna be the minions of the Minecraft movie? Let's fucking go. Oh, there's a clip there. Is this?
Oh no.
Oh.
What is the clip?
Let's find out what the clip is. Let's find out what the clip is together. Is it just Zach? Oh, it is. It is just. Yeah. It's your big ol'. It's your big ol'. It's called Cinema Assessment. And it is your thoughts on cinemas. The actor who played Squid was called Roger Bumpass. Legendary name. That can't be true. That cannot be true. His name cannot be Roger Bumpass. Come on. His name cannot be Roger. His name is Roger Bumpass.
Phenomenal. What a great name.
He's also Professor Membrane from Invader Zim, a show I've never watched, but people love that show.
I've seen the occasional episode, yeah.
I'm now just looking at his filmography. He's done so many things. He was in the 1997 Hercules as Man Pointing at Hercules. What a role! What a role!
Excellent. Truly, his magnum opus.
Yeah. Is it bump ass or bump ass? Both of those are great. There's no wrong answer there. He either bumps your ass or he gives you a bump ass. Neither of them are bad.
They are phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
Love that.
What a king among men. Most of his credits is just Squidward. Like,
yeah, I mean, honestly, fair enough.
His video game credits is just all of the SpongeBob games he played Squidward.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, fair.
Yeah.
You know, that is pretty iconic.
Mm-hmm. He was. He was Jerry Jablonski in Monsters University.
I don't even. Oh, I think I do know who that is, actually.
Oh no, that wasn't who I thought it was. I thought
okay.
Jerry Jablonski was like the dude with the mustache.
Oh yeah, same.
But apparently it's not. Apparently it's just a long stick figure of a man. Speaking of that dude with the mustache, me, Zach, and our friends were in a pub having a drink one time, and our friend who has a mustache came in after us, and then a few minutes later, the bouncer came running towards our table.
Oh my god, yeah.
He came running towards our table with his phone out, and I thought we were all in trouble. We were all going to get kicked out for something. And he gets his phone out, turns to our mustachioed friend, and goes, "Hey, this is you though, isn't it?" And shows him a picture of the 40-year-old mustache man from Monsters University. I've never seen a man die inside in real life before that expertly. But yeah. I can't.
To be fair, but also it was his birthday.
Yeah,
so
it was his birthday. It was his birthday, and a bouncer came and said to him, "Hey, you look like this 40-year-old loser from Monsters University."
And he's basically the youngest of our friendship group as well.
It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. Hilarious though.
Yeah, it was a bit funny.
I
think we all get a laugh out of it in the end. Though, to be fair, nobody's brought it up after. So
yeah, no, I've just broadcast it to the internet instead. That's far better.
Yeah, that's better. God, I hope he's not listening.
I anonymized it. Nobody said his name. I have several friends with mustaches. It's fine.
Yeah, true. The mustache has come back.
Yeah, the mustache is back, and I don't understand it because I don't like it. I don't like a mustache.
I've got used to it, and I quite like them now.
Definitely not on me. I've got a very specific facial hair.
Oh no.
I've got a very specific facial hair setup. Mustaches do not work on me. I have everything except the mustache. Yeah. If he said no, that's not me, the bouncer would have gone, right, fuck off then.
To be fair, so after as well, to sort of round off this story so it doesn't feel like we're just shitting on people.
It's real fun.
The bouncer then came back and apologized and gave us a round of shots.
Yes, so... he did come back with an apology shot. After we told him that no, you can't be mean to him, it's his birthday.
Yeah.
Pretty funny though.
Yeah, it was pretty funny. But also exactly the kind of thing I would have died inside.
Oh yeah, if somebody had said you look like this comic relief loser character from Monsters Inc. and it's also your birthday, I would have shriveled up and died. I would have left the bar right then and sought out a cosmetic surgery clinic.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was just a little guy, and it was just his birthday.
To be fair, that I think with the benefit of hindsight, I always try and if something like that did happen to me, I always try and see the funny in it or the positive in it, and that guy is a really nice guy.
Oh yeah,
he's movie. If you're gonna get compared to someone, be compared to someone who is really nice and sweet. Fine, I'll take that.
kind of a dork, but in a fun way.
Yeah.
Good dude. You know what else is good?
Wrestling.
The evening of wrestling we have prepared for you.
Yeah.
We have the first two matches of the blind tag team tournament. We're still taking names on teams. I've got a couple in the works. We have the first two matches of the blind tag team tournament. We have the hardcore title in our main event. We have the Matt versus Matt on the Matt qualifying match later on in the evening.
Qualifying match.
Exactly, 20-minute tangent overtime to get serious. Wrestling is serious. But our opening contest is going to be an absolute barnstormer because we're going straight to the women's division. Find me a bad women's division match. You can't. Last week, Daisy was unsuccessful in cashing in her smiley case against the current women's world champion, Amanda the Wii Fit Trainer. This week, she's not resting on her laurels for a second. She's not crying in the locker room. She's stepping straight back in against someone who knows her way around a fight. Daisy versus Bridget is your opening contest this evening. Do you have any insight on either of these two women?
I mean, not that we haven't already seen, right? Like, you've basically said it. You never get a bad match with the women's division.
That's true.
And these two women are no exception. I don't know how else to describe it.
Shall we go down to the ring?
Yeah, let's go down to the ring.
Let's go down to the goddamn ring.
I want to see it.
Wrestling is Silly. Your opening contest this evening is set for one fall with no time limit. On her way to the ring first from Sarasaland, weighing in at 134 pounds, she is your former and apparently still thinks she is the women's smiley case holder, Princess Daisy.
Yeah, hold the phone a minute.
Somebody in the back should have told her that she doesn't get to have that anymore.
Yeah. We need that back. Daisy,
Yeah, no,
please.
that is.
That's solid gold. You'll bankrupt us.
Come on.
That's where all the budget went.
And her opponent from somewhere in England, weighing at 110 pounds, Bridget. Not seen a lot of Bridget in Wrestling is Silly. Obviously, she's been rather busy. There have been Evos. There have been other fighting game tournaments around. They're all called Evo in my head, so it's like it's all games consoles and Nintendos. All fighting tournaments are Evos.
I don't even know what an Evo is.
Evo is like the San Diego Comic-Con of fighting game tournaments. It's where they play all the games.
Right.
It's where the big things happen.
It's like calling them all E3s
Yes.
ripped to a real one.
Yeah. Oh, opening with two flying attacks, neither of them hitting their target, with Daisy coming in with those educated knees. Maybe she did make a replica of the case, but we'll have to check there's no contract in there because, yeah. Ooh.
That's not hers.
Yeah, the contract definitely isn't hers. Bridget getting a block on the drop kick. Let's see if you can get the punish in there. Big suplex taking down the former smiley case holder. Expertly drifting up to that top rope now. She wants Daisy on her feet. What she got planned? Oh, big flying DDT there. That is really gonna knock the stars out of Daisy's head. But now boots her up. She's right back in action. Oh, beautiful ankle pick there. Oh, single leg takedown, and definitely been watching her Wii Fit Trainer matches. That is one she likes to bust out all the time, but you can watch all the tapes you want. Sadly, just wasn't Daisy's time last week.
Got some good old Charlie horses in there. You can't beat a good Charlie horse.
Can't beat a good Charlie horse. There's one way, there's one way to get your opponent down without, giving them a concussion. Good old Charlie horse. They just can't get up.
Yeah.
Oh, big boot attempt from Daisy, but forearm smash punish there from Bridget. And now Bridget, returning fire with a kick to the inner thigh. T-Felt 909, who do you think is winning both Rumbles this year? I think CM Punk's going to win the men's Rumble. Bianca Belair. I don't know.
I don't know if WWE to make commentary, I'm afraid.
No, that was a total guess about the women's division, but the men's, it's definitely going to be Punk, because if they got Punk back, you're going to put him in the fucking Rumble.
Yeah.
A Kreutz Wrath from Bridget there, and the Tope Suicida through that center rope. Daisy's head careening onto the mats. Oh. Yeah, T-Felt's Welcome to Wrestling is Silly, where, well, as you can see, we're definitely not WWE around here. unless they signed Daisy and hid that behind the CM Punk news, that would have been a good way to hide that news. Oh, Daisy firing back though. Oh, big punch to the kidneys. Bridget though returning fire, throwing Daisy almost into that steel barricade. Daisy managing to stop, and double leg right on the concrete floor. Yeah, there's a very, very small area of the not quite inbounds, but not quite out of bounds. The mats aren't even there. You're just going straight on concrete, and somehow they always manage to find it. Somehow they always manage to find that corner.
You know, gotta maximize the damage.
Bridget, they're breaking the count while Daisy was busy. Very, very intelligent. Double underhooks. What's she gonna... No. Oh! Butterfly back breaker. I thought she was going for a tiger driver, and that on the outside that might have killed Princess Daisy, but the back breaker, it's brutal, but at least she didn't land on her edge, you know?
Yeah. She did manage to clip her legs on the stairs.
Yeah, I mean, less than ideal.
Bridget threw her off, but...
Less than ideal, but... Not the worst kind of damage you can sustain on the outside. Bridget, again, going to break the count. Clearly not wanting to win via a ring out. Oh.
That's fair. I mean, we've discussed before that it never feels good for anyone involved to win via a ring out.
No.
So.
Moonsault attempt avoided by Daisy.
What?
Oh, I think she went for the double stomps, but couldn't quite make her target. Yeah, where Bridget was trained, ring outs weren't a thing. So I'm glad that she's able to remember to get in and out every 10 seconds. Let's see if Daisy can return the favor. Ooh! Tope attempt from Bridget. Miss. Yeah, bad miss indeed. Bridget, they're taking the opportunity maybe to close up after that. Oh, no. Daisy a little bit too fast. Yeah, Bridget more used to invisible walls, and there ain't no invisible walls in wrestling is silly, except the ones that the game makes. So it's a whole new level of complication she's having to deal with. But I think she's finally found the swing of things. Again, the fight spills to the outside. Oh, another picture perfect body slam into the moonsault. Hits its target this time.
I wish I could do a moonsault.
I mean, like, I have like come to the realization I'm not ever gonna be a flippy boy. I'm not gonna be a lucha, but I want to hit a moonsault just once. I want to hit one moonsault.
You wouldn't be the first non-flippy to hit a moonsault.
I mean, like,
that does happen on occasion. It's usually a one-off as a showpiece, but you know,
if Colt Cabana can hit a springboard moonsault, I can hit a springboard moonsault.
Yeah.
I know Lance Archer and Brock Lesnar can both moonsault, but they're both like more muscle than man.
Yeah, that is true.
And that ain't the shape I am. Oh, Bridget over the... Ooh, Bridget attempting the Bandera, but kicked out from underneath her by Daisy. Daisy with the cover. Just a one, though. Bridget's outfit reminds me of a really worn-out Penguin outfit. I remember the Penguin power-up from Mario. Oh, they need to bring that back.
No, yeah, that is true.
Oh, Daisy with the big punt kick, avoided there by Bridget. Bridget Casadora into the double foot stomps. Yes, Big Show could do moonsaults, but Vince told him to stop doing it. And now he can't stand, let alone moonsault, which is upsetting.
He can stand. It clearly takes some effort, but he can.
Stunner off the apron for Daisy. Bridget poised perfectly on the top rope. Diving DDT onto the outside. This is brutal for Daisy right now. Yeah, Big Show can stand, but he looks like a capital K when he stands, and that's not moonsault imposture.
No.
Two in returning back, and here we go. The loop. Beautiful combination by Bridget. Gets the cover. Freya doesn't know where to sit. But it's still just a 2 count.
Was it injury that did that to Big Show's leg, or was it illness?
It was a collection of many things. Injury.
Yeah, I know that wrestling wasn't always as concerned about wrestler health and safety.
Beautiful tornado DDT from Daisy and reversing that butterfly backbreaker into the Alabama slam, not one we see very often. She's in the corner, she's ready for something. The punt kick connects, taking Bridget's head off. Cover in the corner.
What?
That was right in front of her face. Come on, Freya.
That was a fix.
Mm-hmm. Here is your winner by dubious means, Princess Daisy. Yeah, we all saw Bridget grab the rope right in front of Freya's face.
I mean, to be totally honest, if that is the legit smiley case and it has a contract in it, maybe it was for the best, because we don't really want to have to disappoint Bridget by saying, "Oh yeah, you won," but also that wasn't a real smiley case. So yeah, maybe this was for the best. maybe,
but I'm gonna have to have a talk with our ref Freya backstage, because that is the second week in a row that she has missed a very, very obvious rope break call.
Yeah.
And I don't think that's the end of Daisy and Bridget, because I don't think Bridget's going to be happy with a win like that.
No, I don't think I would be either if I was in Bridget's shoes. So, you know.
Yeah, something's got to come from this. Something has to. I mean, again, where Bridget's from is usually a 3-round fight, and we've seen the first round ending in what could be described as a dusty finish. So maybe we'll see round 2 soon. Only time will tell.
Finish.
Yeah, that's the phrase. When a match ends in a shit, screwy finish way, it is a dusty finish.
Interesting. I've never heard that term, so that's new to me.
Because I believe it's because Vince McMahon screwed Dusty Rhodes out of the WWF World Title, and it was coined a dusty finish.
Interesting. Okay.
Which is where the whole Cody Rhodes needs to get the WWE title, finish the story. But it also does make for a nice screwy finish, dusty finish. It wasn't clear.
Yeah.
It's a nice way that the words have fell. Yes, a dusty finish.
It's lucky his name was Dusty then.
Yeah. had it been a Cody finish, would have been a lot less cool.
Yeah. I don't know if that would have caught on as well.
No, not at all. It's like the backstage in wrestling, just behind the curtain near where we are. That is called the gorilla position, or gorilla for short, because back in the, I think, NWA days, Gorilla Monsoon, the producer, would sit there and make sure the right wrestler was about to come out, and then it was called, because that was the position that Gorilla was in, because his name was Gorilla Monsoon, so you just referred to him as Gorilla. It was the position Gorilla was in, so it became the Gorilla position.
Gorilla as in the animal, or gorilla as in...
Gorilla as in the animal, because he was a big boy.
Yeah.
It wasn't like Undercover Monsoon.
Yeah. I wasn't sure how to describe the word gorilla as in...
As in the warfare.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure if that's originally where it came from, or if it just...
But I would understand it.
Yeah.
Gorilla is in the Red Faction game. That's the only other point of contact I have for Gorilla.
Yeah.
Speaking of gorillas, there's one in our next match. What a fucking segue that was. Our next match.
That was clean.
It was clean as the opposite of a dusty finish. The next match in our show this evening is the first in our Wrestling City Blind Tag Team Championship tournament. As you can see, we have all 8 teams set into pairs on the screen for you now, and the first match of the show is kicking off now. The Unthinkable Rabbit and Garfield versus Donkey Kong and Karl Marx. I have been in my head referring to these teams as Unthinkably Sorry and Don Capital. I will take suggestions on better names if you have them, but I know there's something in Das Kapital having the initials DK. There's something there. I just can't put the pieces together nicely. We've seen all of
Kongianism.
Kongianism.
Yeah.
Unthinkably Sorry is perfect, and I will not shift on that for a second. I love Unthinkably Sorry. But yeah, I'll take suggestions on Don Capital, because it's a bit clunky. We've seen a lot of these 4 men. I say a lot. We've seen a varying amount of these guys.
Yeah.
While I write in the prediction, because these are going to be long predictions to write, you give me your take on these 2 teams.
I mean, as with any blind tag tournament, these teams are nuts, and I'm kind of here for it. I also thought Unthinkably Sorry, I was thinking you could do something with like Alice in Wonderland and have like I'm Sorry Alice or something like that.
It is the Unthinkable Rabbit, so there is maybe there's something there.
Yeah. Garfield being back is a concern.
Mm-hmm. An evergreen statement.
Yeah, maybe we're due another human sacrifice.
Maybe.
He has returned from his slumber. We haven't seen him in a little while. Obviously, Unthinkable Rabbit is quite new, so it's going to be difficult to know how those 2 are going to pair. To be honest, I'm going to be interested to see them. What's the word?
It's very much a can they coexist kind of thing.
Yeah. I mean, to be honest, the idea of Garfield coexisting with anyone is difficult to pass.
Garfield doesn't coexist; he just allows you to live alongside him.
So, yeah, I'm not sure about that one. I could see those 2 going out quite quickly, possibly even this match. And then if you juxtapose those with Karl Marx and Donkey Kong, both have been pretty consistent in their appearances. Both have been doing well. Actually, do you know what? Donkey Kong hasn't done tag in a little while.
No, he tagged with Abe Lincoln once, and that did not turn out well. So there's a little bit of friction there between him and Carl. Donkey Kong has also had a bit of a fallout with Diddy Kong over the whole Bowser Jr. He-Man thing. So yeah, there's not that much tag action in DK's recent history.
But he has done. So I feel like if he could, tighten his belt, as it were, pull up his boots, and
tighten his tie.
Then I think that they could potentially go quite far as quite seasoned tag wrestlers. I was going to say performers, and then I was like,
they know the psychology of tag matches, and that is an inherent advantage.
So I feel like if they can really dig deep, they could potentially, I think, come up with something pretty good together. I could see them going far. So,
I mean, as much as Garfield and the Rabbit are 2 brick walls in singles, I do give the edge to Donkey Kong and Karl Marx for the reasons you've said. But there's only one way to find out how this is going to go, and that is to go. Let's go down to the ring. The following contest is a blind tag team tournament quarterfinal. On their way to the ring first, representing Unthinkably Sorry, weighing in at... We tried to put him on the scales and he almost ate them. From your darkest nightmares, Garfield. Still gives me chills. There might be somebody in the Wrestling Silly chat that hasn't been blessed with a Garfield match before. If this is your first appearance of Garfield, then enjoy.
Yeah, it has been a little while since Garfield has come out to play.
I think, Diesel RGB, this is your first exposure to the Wrestling Silly Garfield. He's quite something. Do you miss the old lasagna filter? I might be able to get the lasagna filter back. We'll dig around in the storeroom, see if we can find the orange gels we put on. Yeah, he's a real take no prisoners kind of wrestler. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can again work with someone like the Unthinkable Rabbit.
Big Garfield fan there.
Big fan of Garfield.
Or maybe just a devotee.
Maybe. Or maybe just a big fan of lamps. You never know.
Maybe, yeah. Mothman in the audience.
The moth contingent coming in hot.
Yeah. Surprisingly positive reaction from the crowd.
I mean, it's as much as he is an eldritch supervillain, he's a crowd pleaser, isn't he?
He is a bit of a crowd pleaser. Or maybe they're just too scared to boo.
Yeah. If you boo, you get taken to a different dimension.
Yeah. Your soul becomes fuel for the lamp.
Mm-hmm. And now for something completely different, his partner from out of this world, weighing in at 235 pounds, representing the Unthinkables and Unthinkably Sorry, the Unthinkable Rabbit. Or Bunny, as it says on his Chiron, because there wasn't enough room to write Rabbit.
That's fair. I mean, you could just put Unthinkable Rabbit.
No, he needed the.
Okay.
Now, the Unthinkable Rabbit used to working with cosmic entities that represent animals, so maybe he's going into this team a lot more confident than we think.
Maybe.
But only time will tell. Only time will tell. And their opponents first, from the heart of the workers, weighing in at 210 pounds, Karl Marx. Very much a no-nonsense kind of entrance compared to the two that we just saw.
Yeah, I mean, you know, keep it simple.
Yeah, keep it simple. All business, no nonsense, and that's why we love Karl.
No, he hates business.
All freedom, no nonsense.
Yeah. We still got the announcer
Didn't
on.
turn the
That's
echo
embarrassing.
off. That's embarrassing. And his partner from Congo Jungle, weighing in at 562 pounds, Donkey Kong. Now the echo should be gone.
That was such a genuine... How embarrassing.
How embarrassing.
Like, I actually felt quite bad for you then.
My button doesn't change. My button doesn't have an on-off position.
That sounds like a fault of the button.
It is a button problem.
Yeah. We need to get one of those, little... What's the...
A steam
I can't remember what they're called. Yeah, that one.
I do need to get a
It's
steam
got little buttons.
Beats the little thing on my phone.
I nearly bought you one not last Christmas, Christmas before, and you said you didn't want one.
That's because in my head I was justifying not buying one because I had a way to do a similar setup on my phone. I would have accepted one as a gift, but I didn't want to buy one.
Yeah, but you see now though, you appreciate the importance of the little light behind the button.
I do.
That tells you whether it's on or off.
Appreciate the little light. The bell has rung. DK and the rabbit stepping up. Big springboard moonsault from Karl Marx. Early pin attempt from DK. Ooh, Don Capital almost running away with it early. Standing shooting star press from Karl Marx and going for a second one.
I mean, I have to admit, I understand the logic. Both the Unthinkable Rabbit and Garfield are both heavy hitters. If you let them start getting hits off on you, you're in for a real bad time. So, you know, going in early, trying to do a quick, overwhelming victory, it's a good play. You know, it is unlikely to work, but in the off chance that it does, you save yourself a lot of pain.
Yeah, you catch them by surprise. All you need to do is catch them by surprise for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
That's all it takes. And it's clear that one of these teams has strategized where the other hasn't. Because... Casadora DDT from Karl Marx, spiking Garfield down. Can he get the cover? Just a 2, unfortunately, but DK refusing to lock up with the rabbit on the rabbit's terms. Now Karl Marx turning his attention back to Garfield, spiking him down with a second DDT. And, the rabbit stopping Karl in his tracks with a DDT of his own. DK finds himself outside the ring, leaving Karl in a very precarious position. Ooh! Careening back down to the earth from Garfield there.
See what I said about not wanting to let them get the big hits in?
Yep. Ooh, sort of reverse Alabama slam there from the Unthinkable Rabbit. Rabbit and Karl locked up. DDT center of the ring there.
A reverse Alabama slam is an
try
it. Slam.
You talk about an Abalama slam?
An Amalaba slam.
An Abalama slam?
An Abala.
Yeah, okay, you continue having a stroke. I'll count this pen. There we go. Ooh, beautiful side suplex there from DK. Just walks in, splits up the pin, takes out the rabbit, walks back out. I don't think Karl and DK are a team. I think they are coexisting.
Yeah, basically.
Karl, though, not moved for a little bit. Ooh, big choke there from DK. Garfield going to break up the pin. Again, Karl not quite sure what to do with himself. DK handling both men on Unthinkably Sorry on his own, but spiked with a DDT there from the rabbit.
Look,
Karl, you okay?
In Karl's defense, okay, he's getting on a bit now. You know, carrying the weight of the world on his shoulders. You know, it gets tiring. Sometimes he just needs a stand-up nap.
He appears to have been woken up by being clipped by Garfield, though. And now the rabbit breaking up the pin, up onto the ropes. Oh! Springboard DDT whiffed there with that Karl Marx perfect dodge. And now, the lasagna claw, though, from Garfield. This could be it. No, DK slamming him in the back of the head to break it up. And, thrown into his partner there. Garfield I think Garfield was going for another lasagna claw, but Karl with the strategic exit. But DK having his arm absolutely wrenched out of its socket there by the rabbit, and now double teamed by by Unthinkably Sorry.
You know, I was literally just thinking, like, I feel like it would be quite emasculating if someone picked me up by the head and threw me.
But then,
you know,
if that somebody was like Garfield, then that's a different.
Yeah,
it's a different
I don't know
argument.
what that would be. Confusing.
Cats emasculate their owners all the time. Now it's no different. Not quite a lasagna claw, just an iron claw attempt by Garfield, trying to crush the mind of Karl Marx. Karl fighting back as best he can. And the grip is relented. Garfield's got those very, very sharp claws, so that does a lot of extra damage. Meanwhile, the rabbit and the monkey fighting on the outside. Karl, though. Karl wrenching at the neck of Garfield inside the ring. Neck breaker on the outside, though. Karl taking control of Garfield's wrist, climbing the top into the deep arm drag. Beautiful. I didn't know Carl did a stint in Mexico, but clearly he's got that lucha libre training. Or maybe he's trained with Samoa Joe with that beautiful walk away from that drop kick. Oh, and almost a Blade Runner there into that beautiful submission hold, that sort of arcing crossface from the unthinkable Rabbit, who then deftly transforms into a Hurricane Rana. And now Carl is once again on his own, and DK not coming to his rescue.
Yeah, well, he needs a break now.
Oh, Iron Claw attempt got DK back in the fray. This was a Don Capital match for the taking, but now Unthinkably Sorry have almost closed the gap. But DK with a pounce! Oh, sending the Rabbit absolutely flying. Can he get the cover? Garfield distracted. Oh, DK almost with the win there. Karl Marx seeing stars, leaving DK again on his own to take out both the rather large opponents. Oh, and there is the big gorilla press. That is like 8 feet down to earth. Hurricane Rana snapping on the outside there. There's the splash on the inside with the cover. This could be it. And Donkey Kong and Karl Marx take it with a rudimentary splash into a cover. Garfield nowhere to be seen.
He was too preoccupied with Karl Marx in the outside.
Here are your winners, advancing to the semi-finals, Donkey Kong and Karl Marx.
I mean, that is kind of what we said, isn't it, really?
Yeah.
We both expressed concern about the sort of lack of experience, specifically tag teaming,
cohesion between the teams. It definitely was there was a lot more strategic thinking by Donkey Kong, Karl Marx.
Yeah, even when they both took breaks, but the fact that they both took breaks and still came out winners just shows you how dominant they are as fighters.
Indeed. It's very interesting that they could both just stand there for a solid 10-15 seconds.
Yeah.
And still walk away with the win. It was, and I'm interested to see the next thing they do in the semi-finals. I mean, let's take a look at the table once again. They will either be facing Ichiban and Sub-Zero, Cold Ones, or the Unthinkable Chicken and Rue, who I've been calling Cockadoodle Rue, but again, I'll take suggestions. They have advanced to the semi-finals. It would be very interesting to see the Rabbit versus the Chicken this early on, but.
We're not going to see that.
But I think I would give the edge to Ichiban and Sub-Zero in that match. But
yeah,
we would have to see later down the line. Next up, we have, coming off the back of our monumental main event last week, Bowser Jr. is finally free of the tyranny of his father and is now free to take whatever path he would like to forge under the watchful eye of Princess Peach. And he has decided to once again return. Now that he feels safe, he's returning into singles action, accompanied by not only his mother but his best friend, against a single star we don't often see a lot of, Kim Kitsuragi. People forget that he isn't just here to play daycare for Harry. But he is in fact a wrestler of his own right. What do you think about these two people? Obviously Bowser's got all the momentum in the world, but it could still go either way. Do you have any curveball picks for this match?
I'm gonna be honest. I don't. How do I say this without sounding like I'm bullying children? I don't know if Bowser Jr. necessarily has the edge in this match, even though he is coming off, he's kind of got what's the word, like heat by proxy after our incredible Custody of Bowser Jr. main event last week. that everybody loved and thinks was match of the year.
Yeah, match of the year contender.
Yes, so, I think he's going to give it a good shot. He always does. And to be fair, he's surprised us. Sometimes he's come out and absolutely slaughtered in his matches. So, maybe I'm being a little unfair to the boy, but I think Kim has this.
Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's go down to the ring. Bowser Jr. versus Kim Kitsuragi. Let's go. Your next match is scheduled for one fall with no time limit, being accompanied by Princess Peach and Diddy Kong from the Mushroom Kingdom, or as he likes to say, a fiery flotilla orbiting the planet, weighing at 163 pounds, Bowser Jr. I really like when you pick Bowser Jr. in Smash Brothers, the announcer is almost like confused by the second word. It's Bowser Jr. It's like he's very confused by the fact that there's a small Bowser. And his opponent from Revachol, weighing in at 212 pounds, representing the Revachol Citizens Militia, Kim Kitsuragi. Talk about a no-nonsense man with a no-nonsense plan. He is here to beat up a child and get a paycheck.
I mean, honestly, fair enough.
He really does look like he means business. He's looking vicious. He's looking angry. But
I thought you were going to say he's looking vicious. He's looking delicious.
He's looking vicious. He's looking delicious. He's looking all kinds of things.
Look, okay, when I hear the word vicious, I think and delicious. I'm just wrestling is silly pilled.
You've been mac and cheese brained.
Yeah.
Wrestling is silly pilled is the best kind of pill to be.
Yeah.
And the bell has rung. Beautiful sunset flip there by Bowser Jr. And the drop kick straight to the head of the recovering Kim Kitsuragi. Kim, I'm not sure if that face was I mean business, or is that a face of I've been a policeman for 30 years and I'm just tired. Code Red, though, by Bowser Jr. A newfound life, a newfound hype in Bowser Jr. The shooting star press just to seal the deal. Kim not even gotten a move in yet.
I feel like Kim is probably thinking, I wasn't a cop for 30 years to be disrespected like this. Like,
oh, Tope Suicida, though. Brutal connection. The sort of spiked armband of Bowser Jr. connecting with the face of Kim there. Although Kim, I think being a citizens militia in Revachol, you've seen everything. But have you seen a child turtle dragon thing dropping the elbow on you like that? That is incredible. Bowser Jr. with the cover, center of the ring. Oh, not quite. Kim has a little bit more action in him. Oh, and he gets the knees up, deflecting the shooting star press. Drop kick of his own. Kim is maybe lighting a fire under his own ass right now. Or possibly not. Bowser Jr. too fired up to let go. Up on the shoulders. Kim snake-eyes in the corner. But he gets the boot up, reflecting any momentum. Goes to the drop kick. Bowser with the roll. And, oh, wrist lock drop kick from Bowser Jr. This match has been all Bowser all the time. I am very impressed with so far with his performance. Oh, rust kick there. Bowser Jr. something in the chamber. And beautiful Delfino driver from the child. Gets the cover. just a 2. Kim not out of the game just yet. Bowser, though, looking to maybe... Is he looking to do a dive? Kim's up on his feet. Big tope once again. See, with Donkey Kong just coming out from backstage and Diddy Kong as we established in gorilla position, I'm surprised there wasn't some sort of fracas between those two. Because obviously they've been in a lot of heated. They've been sort of bubbling under the surface for the last few weeks, last few months maybe. I wouldn't be surprised if there was something maybe almost happened backstage, but I don't know, only time will tell. Kim being returned to the ring by Bowser Jr. The 8 count. Bowser Jr. taking the scenic route to get back into the ring. I feel really bad for Kim.
He's got to do a victory lap for all of his adoring fans.
A second Delfino driver from Bowser Jr. gets the cover. This has got to be it for Kim. And there it is.
There we go.
That was a dominating performance from Bowser Jr. there.
The kids are all right.
Here is your winner, Bowser Jr. Doing my best Smash Brothers guy.
Yeah, that was very impressive.
I've just had it confirmed backstage. Donkey Kong has challenged Bowser Jr. and Diddy Kong to a open tag team match with a surprise partner on Donkey Kong's side this time next week. He clearly has unfinished business with Diddy Kong. I don't know if he has any friends left. I mean, now he's got Karl Marx, but I don't know.
I don't even know if I would call them friends.
No, they're coexisting for now, but
yeah.
Donkey Kong challenging Diddy and Bowser Jr. Sorry, you about to say something?
I was just going to say I have a feeling that could end up as a handicap match.
if DK doesn't find a friend in time, do you mean? Yeah. I mean, the DK used to be in a team with Bowser, but that bridge got burnt down a while back. There's not a lot of options.
I don't think Bowser's going to be doing much of anything since his ego is irreparably bruised.
Yeah, that's going to be... I think Bowser might be out for a little while, recovering both physically and mentally. Will it be a surprise though? I mean, you'll have to tune in this time next week on Wrestling is Silly to find out who Donkey Kong's mystery partner will be. Speaking of partners, we have another tag match for you. This is not
much tagging.
This is a lot of tag action today. So much tag action today. This is a women's tag team match for you. The evil old ladies making their triumphant return to Wrestling is Silly after rocking the indies here in the UK and over in Japan for the last few months. They have decided to take on the team of Misty and Marnie, the gym leaders. This is going to be... we've not seen a lot from Marnie. We've not seen a lot from Misty either. The evil old ladies do have this dominant streak about them. Do you think maybe some ring rust or some Wrestling is Silly ring rust might hinder that streak? Or is this another one and done by the evil old ladies, do you reckon?
I mean, having seen the evil old ladies at work, even when they've had a break, I don't believe they've really struggled with ring rust in the same way that some wrestlers certainly do. And it's not like they haven't been wrestling, it's that they haven't been wrestling here.
Yes.
So, I think they do have a pretty good chance of taking the victory here, especially against two of our sort of newer wrestlers who, part of the academy, so will only occasionally come out, to sort of show off new things.
Still in developmental.
That's the word I was looking for. I couldn't think of it. So I do think that the evil old ladies will take this, but again, this would not be the first time that the younger generation have taken someone older out to pasture tonight. So
That's very, very true. Anything can happen in our ring. Let's go down to that very ring to find out what exactly will happen. This next match is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Making their way to the ring first, Ursula, Cruella de Vil, Evil, Old Ladies.
I love how you peek the mic.
Sorry.
And B, I dread to think what our neighbours think of this.
Oh yeah, our neighbours must think this is absolute nonsense.
They must hate us.
Yeah, I mean it's a unique thing to be placed next to.
Yeah. At least it's at a reasonable hour usually.
Yes, we're not doing this at like 2 a.m. At the very least, if they don't hate us, I bet they have a couple of questions to ask.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
But Ursula and Cruella making their patented gossiping on the way to the ring, as always.
Yeah, well, you know, they're busy women. They struggle with finding the time for all of the various activities that they do.
That's true, that's true.
This is a perfect time to get some gossip out of the way.
Yeah, I mean, they clearly don't need to strategize because of their almost perfect record.
Exactly. I know they have lost 1 or 2 matches, but I couldn't tell you when.
Like, they've lost in singles, I think. I think their tag record is undefeated.
Okay.
Which is incredibly impressive for anyone in the women's division. But how loud are you playing the sound? Okay, but here's the thing. We're not playing the sound. All they can hear is me doing the announcing and the commentary.
Yeah. That's what I was referring to. Specifically, to be honest, specifically the announcing, because obviously that is very loud.
Yes.
I can hear that in the other room.
I do apologize. And their opponents first, from Cerulean City, weighing in at 131 pounds, Misty.
I was about to fucking say, I thought you were talking about 131 pounds for both of them. I was like, Jesus Christ.
They're coming out one at a time. They're not quite an established team yet. They still got their solo entrances.
Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, this is the first time Misty and Marnie have tagged together. Very experienced strategists in fighting, both of them, of course. But in terms of wrestling,
normally they're the strategists.
Yes.
So that's the important difference. Not used to fighting their own battles.
yeah, you can't send out a Star You or a Star Me in this one, Misty, I'm afraid. That is definitely against the rules.
Which is pretty impressive, because our rules are lax.
Very lacking. Very, very lacking. And her partner from Spikemouth in Galler, weighing in at 143 pounds, Marty. Marnie not used to coming out without Team Yell on her side, but instead she has Misty on her side, which a very, very different vibe. Yeah, the rules are more what you call guidelines. We keep telling them, please stop teleporting in the middle of the matches, but sometimes you just can't stop Goku from teleporting. He just does it by instinct, I'm sure.
Yeah, and are you going to tell Goku he can't teleport?
We try, and he I did once. I was feeling very brave that day.
I was going to say, I'm talking to chat. Chat's
true.
all, you know, you can't have wrestlers teleporting in the ring. All right, you come and tell him not to do it. Fuck.
You tell Goku to stop teleporting.
Yeah.
Again, I'm sure he just does it by instinct. Some might say by ultra instinct, and that's my only Dragon Ball Z joke. Here we go, 4 women, 2 far more acclimatized to tag wrestling than the other two. But Ursula taking a target, putting a big target on Misty's back instantly. Misty trying a surfboard stretch there. Ursula not having any of it. Flatlining Cruella de Vil though. And Marnie getting acquainted with that top turnbuckle. And Ursula just driving her foot into the throat of Ursula. Quick, someone join the Kofi at the tier that lets you get in the ring and put Goku in its place. Yes, if you wanna join our Kofi at the £20 a month level, you can be on the show and have a match against Goku to tell him off to stop teleporting. That is a thing you can do if you Kofi.com/wrestling is silly. Marnie with a cover there on Ursula with the cover there on Marnie, only a 1 count though, and. Cruella de Vil with the ground and pound on Misty. Marnie in the grasp of Ursula. This is not looking good for the gym trainers, I've got to say. Ursula trying to steal the cover on Cruella. I mean, the evil old ladies, they're just like that. They're a little bit catty to each other, but this does not look good from Marnie. Power bomb to the steel barricade. That is a brutal, brutal thing to feel.
I didn't know Ursula was a chiropractor.
Yeah, that's what she does in her spare time.
Yeah.
Marnie doesn't have any back pain anymore.
I feel like there's a lot of people that would pay a large woman to throw them around to fix their back.
or just throw them around. Fixing the back is optional.
Yeah, the fixing the back we can charge extra for that.
Yes. Monkey flip from Ursula, spotted Misty in the corner, and now turning her attention back to Marnie. Drop toe hold out of the Irish Whip. Very smooth combination. And now Ursula, Misty up on the shoulders, sending Misty down to Davy Jones' locker with that spine buster. And now, flattening Misty as well. Gets the cover. Misty kicking out at 1 though. Very, very impressive comeback from Misty.
Yeah, it was.
Although up on the shoulder of Ursula, this does not look good. Wrenching at the ribs, trying to tear her in half. The cover on Marnie being completely ignored by Freya. And there it is. That was the
still got it.
10-15 second pin, maybe. It's incredible.
To be honest, I don't think that Freya ignored it. She was already counting the time Ursula had Misty in the
in the hold. Yes.
Yeah. And she can only be in one place at once.
Here are your winners, evil old ladies. Yeah, like a lot of people say for these tag matches, we need more than one referee because it's mayhem. But we've got one. We've got Freya. She does her best. She needs a bit of a talking to in the break. But evil old ladies.
One thing that I really like about our promotion that doesn't always happen elsewhere is this. Even our developmental talent still get a good shot against some of our best wrestlers. Other promotions, you see, like the older talent, they come in, absolutely squash in a few seconds, don't give the developmental talent a chance to really show their faces or show their skills off to the fans and stuff. Whereas here, that doesn't happen.
No.
They all give 110%, but all get the chance to really show their faces. So I think it's really good. I like that.
Yeah, we're all everyone that works hard to make wrestling is silly better gets equal opportunities to make their career better, to make the show better, to make their matches better. But we don't care if you've been in this show for since day one or if you just come in yesterday. If you're here to work hard, you'll get a good show. That will bring us to the end of the first half of the show. Now we're going to go for a very, very short break. We're going to be back in 3 minutes time. In those intervening 3 minutes, please do empty your bladders, refill your bottles, not with the same thing.
Yeah.
Go for a smoke, go for a vape, take your dog on the shortest walk in the world. We'll be back in 3 minutes time. In the meantime, please do join our Discord, link in the chat. And I've got a question for you. Who's that Pokemon?
Who's that Pokemon?
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Wrestling is Silly. Did you get it? It was everyone's favorite Pokemon. I'm not going to do my Jinx bit because I've already done my Jinx bit. But yes, welcome back to Wrestling is Silly. Did you have a good break? I had a great break. I didn't even move.
Nice.
I should have gone and grabbed my water bottle, which is behind me, and I didn't, so I'm going to do that now. How embarrassing.
Wow, that is embarrassing. I can't believe you would.
There it is. Right, I've got it now. Because I definitely didn't do the entire first half of the show without taking a single drink. That would be very bad of me.
That would be very bad of you. I also didn't do that, otherwise I don't have a
leg to stand on.
Yeah.
Which you most certainly do have a leg to stand on. I've seen them. You do in fact have two.
Yeah, I've got 2 legs, so I definitely had a drink in the first half.
Of course, yeah. That's how that works.
Definitely remember to even make sure that I had a drink for the second half.
You're such a good and intelligent and careful streamer.
Yeah.
Such a good co-host. Speaking of co-host, our next match is for the old heads, for the real retro Wrestling is Silly. This will
test how long you've been a fan.
Because during the blind tag team drawing segment last week, if you were or were not there, Zach drew the name Matt out of the hat, and your first thought was, "Oh, that's Matt, as in Matt Berry." In whoa, Matt Berry, original co-host of Wrestling is Silly. It wasn't. It was intended to be Matt Wii Sports. However, off the back of that comment, I've corralled both of our Matts into one room, and we're having a Matt on Matt match to decide who will qualify to be in this team with Bowser Jr. in the blind tag team tournament. This is going to be one hell of a match. It is a mat off. Who will win, Wii Sports or Woberry? Who is your money on? Which mat is your money on?
I've got to rep my boy.
Gotta rep your boy.
Fellow Berry. Gotta have that berry to berry solidarity. So yeah, I want Whoever Berry to take it, mostly because I think it'd be funny.
It would be quite funny. I mean, I also want Matt Berry to take it, but there's only one way to find out who is going to take it, and that's to go down to the ring.
Yeah.
This next match is scheduled for one fall and is a blind tag tournament qualifying match. On the way to the ring first, from Woohoo Island, weighing in at 244 pounds, representing the Springfield Sports Center, Matt Wii Sport. I wouldn't usually clarify, but you understand why I have to this time.
Yeah. Yeah, that would just add a layer of confusion if you didn't specify at this point. I really enjoyed this particular episode of Wrestling is Silly it's just been so tag focused. Even our solo matches are relevant to tag.
It's very, very tag heavy. I mean, our tag division is just so stacked, and it's hard to ignore the tag division. We've already got one more blind tag match for you. But then we've got a hardcore title shot in the headline event.
Yeah.
So it's not all tags. Even here at Night Tag Wrestling, you will love what we have in store for you in the second half.
I mean, tag divisions are just double the wrestlers you love. So
that's true. Why have 2 wrestlers that you love in the ring when you can have 4?
Exactly.
I love how just chill Matt Wii Sports is coming down to the ring.
Yeah.
He doesn't need to get all amped up and raw because he's with it. He's zen. And his opponent from the writing room of wrestling is Silly Matt Berry.
Look at the champion get. I love his boots.
Those were
trousers.
he
Kind of both.
he got those trousers for his match against Jason.
Yeah.
And he's bust them back out for his epic return. His third ever match in Wrestling is Silly.
He's looking particularly hench. I'm happy for him.
He's been hitting the gym.
Stayed in shape.
Oh, shoulders collide. Beautiful flying Hurricane Rana there from Matt. As you recall, Matt was the godfather of the flippy shit division. So generally a high flying luchador style you'd come to expect from my former co-commentator. So we've got a big meaty brawler and a high flying luchador. This is a very big clash of styles. Oh, beautiful arm drag there. And Poison Rana out of nowhere from Berry onto Wii Sports. This is like when Adam Cole fought Adam Page at Full Gear. It's
this is just a nightmare.
Yeah. Matt on the middle rope there, waiting for Wii Sports. Beautiful diving Hurricane Rana off the middle rope. Matt Berry with the advantage here in the early moments, but that is usually the case. Standing Spanish fly. Britain very famous for its luchadors. The Lucha Libre formed in Britain. We all know that. It's definitely an English word. Oh, but
It sounds very British.
yeah. Now Matt Wii Sports demonstrating the strength you can only find with years of training in Woohoo Island and Springfield with that delayed vertical suplex, all the blood rushing to the head of Matt Berry before being thrown down to the ground, but managing to worm out of that collar and elbow tie up. But reversal onto the reversal from Matt Wii Sports, and now up on the shoulders. Oh, it's his favorite move, and now he sees it up close. Snake eyes. It's been a while, but he always did love a snake eyes. Might love it a little bit less now.
The way you said that made it sound like he died.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, he was murdered by his snake eyes. And now the pure brute strength of Matt Wii Sports giving him the advantage here in what could be described as the second act of the match. Now the fight spills to the outside, which is, I would say, dangerous for both men because there's a lot of shit to fly off. Hurricane Rana not quite making its mark there, and the claw grip on the shoulder there, trying to go for the nerves. Because obviously Matt Wii Sports can throw you around the outside, and Matt Berry can throw himself off stuff at you in the outside. It's a dangerous place for either competitor. Springboard into the Hurricane Rana. Beautiful picture. Perfect nice. Springboard Hurricane Rana. Oh. But Matt, being thrown towards those mats on the outside. Matt on the outside being thrown to the mat on the outside. This match is utter nonsense. But Matt Berry flying through. Oh, beautiful. Sort of spinning flapjack, I think that was. Beautiful, whatever it was.
Busting open Wii Sports.
Urging him back to his feet, begging him for more, but Matt Wii Sports needing a little bit of help up. This is bad news for him and the Sports Center right now. Referee's on a 7 count. Is Matt gonna leave to break the count, or is he gonna win via count out? That doesn't sound
Matt,
right.
You dirty
Come on,
dog.
Matt.
Get out of that ring.
Oh no, Matt Wii Sports breaking the count by the skin of his teeth. And guillotining Matt Berry on that top rope. He's come back to earth and he is angry.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, that was a bit cheeky of our boy there.
It was, and now he's eating a spear for it.
Yeah.
This does not look good for Matt. Up on the top, sit out, power bomb, beast bomb from Matt Wii Sports, gets the cover. And a late kick out from Matt Berry. Not quite done yet. Oh, elbow in the corner. And just really giving Matt Esports every inch of those beautiful boots. Gets a cover. Matt kicking.
Oh, well, that was a bit...
Yeah, kicking out of one is a statement. Throwing against the ropes. Oh, meeting the minds there. Bad communication. Code breaker out of nowhere, though. And, shot. Big forearm shot. Standing shooting star press, but deflected by Matt Esports. Low drop kick. This is too close to call right now, but I think this could seal the deal for Matt Esports. That sit out powerbomb. Gets the cover. And that is all she wrote.
I mean, our good friend Matt Berry put up a good fight there.
Here is your winner, Matt Esports. He put up one hell of a fight. He gave it all he had, but unfortunately will not be advancing to the blind tag tournament.
I mean, as we said, that was only his third foray into wrestling. So it does make sense that the pretty consistent, almost weekly star, Matt Esports, did take the victory there, but yeah, I can't say I'm not a little disappointed.
Yeah, I mean, I think we all wanted to see Matt Berry in the inaugural blind tag team tournament, but
you
unfortunately it wasn't meant to be.
Gave that prediction to the wrong person.
Oh, did I?
Yeah.
Oh no, I do apologize. Can't undo that. Oh dear. Because I said Matt Berry as I was clicking it. I do apologize.
Absolute rookie error.
Yeah. Again, there's no way for you to undo that. I am so sorry.
That would have been such a victory. That would have been 200 points to whoever voted Wii Sports. Though maybe it serves them right for voting Wii Sports, to be honest.
That's true. That's true.
Can't believe you didn't trust our boy.
I mean, yeah, it's punishment for voting against us, for voting against the Wrestling is Silly commentary team.
Oh yeah.
Moving on to our next match this evening. But going back to I say going back, we never left the blind tag tournament. We're going down to that bottom left-hand corner. Ichiban and Sub-Zero, the cold ones, against the Unthinkable Chicken and Rue, Cockadoodle Rue again. I'm open to suggestions, but that does make me laugh. What do you think to these teams? Because obviously Ichiban and Sub-Zero, they've got beef going all the way back to the mixed tag tournament, because it was the Frozen Throne, Sub-Zero and Elsa, that eliminated the 1-2 punch, which was Ichiban and 2B. So that's got to affect their cohesion.
In terms of sort of the teams against each other, you've got some really powerful people here. We've got Ichiban, Twitch title holder. We've got Rue, Flip Shit Division title holder.
Former title holder.
Yeah, sorry, I just meant
has held gold.
Generally, like at the end of the day, they've held belts. Like that's impressive, whether it's current or not. So we've got sort of champion versus ex-champion. We've got, we don't know too much about the Unthinkable Chicken. I think he's been the one we've seen the least of.
Yes.
So he's a bit of a wild card. But then we've got this sort of, drama going from the last tag they were in, like you said, with Frozen Throne, eliminating 1-2 punch. I don't think Ichiban is much of a grudge holder as an individual. But I'm not sure I'm not sure.
Even if he's not holding a grudge, it'll hinder their ability to be a cohesive team because there's less trust.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know, because at the end of the day, I feel like Ichiban he's very good at sort of letting bygones be bygones and trusting if somebody says they're not going to do that again, I guess. But, at the end of the day, he also has the benefit of, well, if Sub-Zero does anything to him, it takes Sub-Zero out of it as well. So there's not really that benefit.
There's some mutually assured destruction here.
Yeah, so, maybe it will have an impact. But also, I can see that it also wouldn't. So we're just going to kind of have to see how that plays out, see how Sub-Zero reacts to... Because, we don't know how Sub-Zero feels about being paired with Ichiban. He might not want to, because he might think, well, he's not very good.
Yeah, this guy's a loser. I beat him already. Why am I paired with him? There's a lot of animosity there.
Yeah, we'll just see.
Yeah, let's see indeed. Let's go down to the ring and see. This next match is scheduled for one fall and is a tag team match for the Blind Tag Team Tournament. Entering first, representing Cold Ones from China, weighing in at 215 pounds, Sub-Zero. Woo! Thank you for that resub. You're here just in time for your own blind tag tournament debut. I don't know
what
if
are you
you timed
doing
that.
What are you doing in chat room? Get backstage.
He's in Gorilla. Don't worry, he's fine.
Yeah.
He's playing D&D in Gorilla.
Yeah.
We all know what Gorilla is now. I can just drop that in.
Yeah.
I'm educating. Yeah, Sub-Zero.
I hope he's got the subtitles on.
Yeah, I do hope he's got the subtitles on too. Sub-Zero's got a banger of a theme tune. We don't hear this enough.
Yeah. I was literally just thinking that. I was like, damn, they really knocked it out of the park.
Yeah.
This is a bit of a banger.
Let's take the Mortal Kombat theme and make it go even harder.
Yeah. Who is Mortal Kombat? Who did Mortal Kombat?
NetherRealm Studios. Not the answer you're expecting. I'm guessing. I don't know what...
To be fair, I didn't know, but I expected it to be someone I'd heard of.
NetherRealm Studios, NetherRealm, I think, were named after Mortal Kombat.
Right.
They've done Mortal Kombat. They've done Injustice. That's all they've really done.
So it's kind of like RGG then.
And his partner, he is your Twitch champion from a soap landing Kamurocho, Tokyo, weighing in at 269 pounds, the hero, Kasuga Ichiban.
Shangri-La in it.
Possibly.
The same land.
I think it's Shangri-La. From Shangri-La, Kamurocho, Tokyo. That's just a different place. It can confirm, apparently, it is. I don't know if that it is Shangri-La or it is NetherRealm Studios. But I'm
assuming
I'm correct both times.
Was Shangri-La.
Part of me thinks, is Ichiban stretching himself a little bit too thin with both the blind tag tournament and the Twitch title, but we've also got the world champion and the men's smiley case holder in this tournament, so...
Yeah, and I mean, to be honest, you know what Ichiban's like.
That's true.
Gotta be busy.
And their opponents first. From twitch.tv/Frubin, weighing in at just shy of 500 followers, he is your tiny teal dream boy, Roo. If he's not watching with subtitles, he knows he's in now.
I hope he's not just learned he's in this.
Yes, this is him finding out that he's in this tournament by being pushed
Yeah.
out from behind the curtain.
Yeah. He was like, oh, yeah, I was playing D&D, actually. We're like, nah.
Nah.
Get out there.
And
The
his
unthinkable
partner
chick.
from out of this world, weighing in at 350 pounds, the unthinkable chicken.
I mean, I suppose, yeah. I was going to say, the unthinkable chick makes it seem like the unthinkable chicken is the only woman. But actually, I think, yeah, that makes sense. Because, you know,
Yeah, that tracks.
if it was a boy, it'd be the unthinkable cockerel. So,
The unthinkable cockerel.
yeah. And then we could shorten it to the unthinkable cock. But it's not.
It is not. They are the unthinkable. It is the unthinkable chicken. The unthinkable cock. That is. I might go in and change the name. Might have to go do that. Oh. Ichiban and Rue trading blows. Beautiful body slam there. Oh. And the chicken rolling into a very smooth DDT onto Sub-Zero. Trying to turn his attention to Ichiban, but a flying knee to the back. Ichiban with an early cover. Flying dropkick there from Sub-Zero. Taking a moment to celebrate a victory there. Ichiban. Flying knee avoided by Rue there. Sub-Zero thrown over the top by the unthinkable chicken. Snake eyes on Rue. This is chaos already, and I wouldn't expect any less from these four men. Splash avoided by Sub-Zero, but Rue fighting back as hard as he can. Ichiban has the sheer height advantage on Rue, but Rue is fighting from underneath. Oh, Irish whip, and oh, beautiful duck under into German suplex there from Ichiban. And deadlift suplex showing off his strength. Meanwhile, Chicken showing off his strength as well, dropping Sub-Zero onto the top turnbuckle. Flipping neckbreaker, or fucking neckbreaker if I pass the watershed. Oh, Sub-Zero flies in with the Hurricane Rana to rescue Ichiban. Maybe there's a little bit more cohesion on that team than we thought. Oh, Sub-Zero going for Rue on the apron, a very dangerous place to fight, but Ichiban joining in. This does not look good. Side suplex onto the apron. That's going to be bad for his spine.
Honestly, most of this is bad for their spines.
True.
So,
A German suplex on the mat, again, very bad for the spine. Flying armbar from Ichiban into a traditional armbar. Yeah, the apron is, in fact, it has been said, the apron is the hardest part of the ring. We have an emote for that and everything that I keep forgetting. Yeah, tornado attack. There are no countouts. This can go for as long as it needs to on the outside. This could be as much chaos as one could muster. Ichiban, though, attempting to return order. Sub-Zero not having any of it. Oh, sharp backbreaker there from Ichiban. Rue on the inside. Is he recovering, or is he quietly texting his next D&D move? Cold teal from Rue on the inside. Sub-Zero in a tight spot.
Ichiban was running to his defense then.
Yeah, Ichiban was there to break it up. But now right into a dangerous sleeper hold, though.
Rue is concerningly powerful. Very frightening.
There's a lot of power hit. Ooh! Ichiban with that flood springboard splash. I didn't think he was going to catch that.
No, I didn't.
And Rue, though, slipping out the back door and with the flying forearm taking out Ichiban. You say Rue is surprisingly powerful. It's he was a former champ.
Yeah, but of the flippy shit division, no one takes that one seriously.
Hey. keep words like that and I'll put you in it. I have the power to put anyone in any division I want.
No, you and I
Ichiban,
both know
ooh.
I'm a powerhouse.
Ichiban with the flying knee gets the cover. Oh, Oh, chicken with
Oh,
the
she
rope
saw
break.
it that time.
I had a bit of a word with her in the interval, and
Yeah,
she said she'd be on it. Although Ichiban not
Ichiban's
giving
just-
up. Ooh, reversed by the chicken though. And now, ooh, that beautiful little flatliner there, and the corkscrew kick.
More like corkscrew kick, am I right?
Oh, that sounds painful, but I'll take it.
Yeah, well, it looks painful.
It does look painful. Chicken with the cover. Ichiban kicking out at one though. The dragonfish is mightier than the chicken. It so seems. Meanwhile, Battle of the Blue inside the ring. We got Sub-Zero and Rue. Rue wants Sub-Zero on his feet for something, but Ichiban there to shut him down. German suplex. And the chicken, into the sits out the senton. Beautiful combination. Release German suplex there from Ichiban. Sub-Zero with the cover, kicked out at 2. Cold One's owning the ring right now. Flying splash and tope on Hero. Almost stereo dives there from Cold Ones. These guys are surprisingly in sync, I gotta say. Taking the action out of the ring. Leg DDT onto the chicken. And big Uranagi from Ichiban. This does not look good for Cockadoodle Rue, I must say. But Rue's fighting his hardest to get out of that predicament in the top of the screen there. And if that was that biting? Come on, Rue. We told you no biting. You hit as many code breakers as you want, but no biting. That kick might have bust open the Twitch champion. And Sub-Zero coming to his aid, but maybe too little, too late. Chicken just having a good time in the ring on his own. Again, not a lot of cohesion between the chicken and Rue, but maybe they don't need it. Maybe all they need is a couple of big, powerful moves. Now, both Cold Ones turning their attention to the chicken inside the ring, while Rue is out like a light. Oh.
He's catching his breath.
Kill switch bulldog there from Sub-Zero. And a flying armbar from Ichiban into a traditional Jujutami armbar. Really wrenching back on the wing of the chicken.
The second best armbar.
What is the best armbar?
The turkey dinner armbar, obviously.
Yeah, fair.
I can't believe you even asked me that question.
I thought that the women's world champion Wii Fit trainers armbar, that might have been up in the running.
That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool.
That sort of shoulder capture armbar.
I'm gonna pump that one up to second, and Ichiban's is now third. Sorry,
Fair.
Ichiban.
Ichiban trying for the discus lariat, but Sub-Zero just scooping Rue out of the way. A near fall there, but I'm not sure if the chicken hit Freya or
I was
ruined
gonna say the
Sub-Zero,
chicken
but
hit Freya then.
yeah. But he got a very, very mean release German suplex for it. And the Casadora avoided by the chicken. And flying armbar from Rue there into Ichiban's own Jujutami. The chicken nowhere. Chicken seems to be, again, a little bit on break, but the critical hit knee strike. Rue there to break up the pin though. And the pop-up Hurricane Rana from the former Flippy Shit Division champion. Yeah, Freya's fucking... The chicken killed Freya. We don't like it, but the chicken killed Freya. Oh.
I'm gonna be unhappy if Cockadoodle Roo win.
Freya though. Freya slow counting after taking that beating, but still. Here are your winners, Sub-Zero and Kasuga Ichiban, Cold Ones.
I was gonna say, it really felt like she hung on between that 2 and 3 there.
I mean, she was, after the chicken dropped his entire 350 pounds on her, she was probably like barely conscious counting that 3 count.
But she still managed it.
She still managed it, and Ichiban and Sub-Zero advance to the semi-finals alongside the unthinkable Rabbit and No, again, alongside Donkey Kong and Karl Marx.
Mm-hmm.
It is all of the Unthinkables are out right now. Rue, unfortunately, out. Matt, unfortunately, out. It's a bad time to be a streamer or an Unthinkable in the blind tag tournament.
It really is.
Next week...
Maybe,
Sorry, you go.
I was just going to make a joke about maybe they're cursed. But...
Maybe they are. There's the curse of the commentary desk is a real thing, and apparently it follows you into the ring. Unthinkable streamer when I'll get an alt art for the PNGs for both of us that make us unthinkable.
Yeah,
that'll be terrifying. But next week we'll see Matt, Wii Sports, and Bowser Jr. versus Darth Maul and Mr. M, and Luigi and Wallace versus Kiryu and Majima, the Fight Boyfriends. That is going to be an interesting match, not one to be missed next week on Wrestling is Silly. But so far, I gotta say, the way Rue was fighting, I think he might have his eye on the Twitch title with the way he was targeting Ichiban, I gotta say.
he seemed a little annoyed.
A little bit annoyed. I mean, it's his first time in the ring since losing his title, so maybe he was just like
a salty baby boy.
salty boy. But or maybe he just wanted to get back to his D&D game. Who knows?
Maybe.
Our next match is another outing for the Springfield Sports Center. Bob Belcher, after a impressive tag match against Ichiban and Kiryu last week. He got his eye on maybe he's got his eye on a real title now that apparently nobody takes Flip Shit Division seriously.
I'm sorry, I make one joke and chat's turned on it. That's wrestling fans for you. That's fickle.
Fickle. After an impressive performance against Ichiban and Kiryu last week on Wrestling is Silly, Bob Belcher is returning to the ring, maybe shaking off that rust, maybe remembering how much he loved wrestling. He's stepping into the ring with the Joker. This is we've not seen the Joker in quite a while.
No, we haven't.
But I think this could be an interesting match. Again, another Flip Sheet Division title holder.
Yeah.
But Bob Belcher, ever since he stepped into the Springfield Sports Center gym, he has become a brand new person. I'm very interested to see. Maybe he's also got Twitch titles in his sights.
Maybe.
Yeah, Ichiban's racking up some enemies. But who do you think's got an advantage in this match going forward?
I feel like it would be silly to say anyone other than Bob, right? I
mean, the other possible
Bob's
answer is the Joker, and that's a bit that is silly.
You know, Bob's pretty universally hot right now, so you know.
Well, chat, get your votes in. If you disagree with Zach, let him know via your whiz balls as we go down to the ring. Renaming them whiz balls was the best thing I ever did. Your next match is scheduled for one fall with no time limit. Making his way to the ring first, from the Springfield Sports Center, fighting out of conveniently located on Ocean Avenue, Seymour's Bay, New Jersey, weighing in at 256 pounds, he is Bob Belcher. From Springfield, from New Jersey, from a burger place, from a sports center, he gets around, does our friend Bob.
He does.
Also, part of me wants to see if I can get a Springfield Sports Center printed apron. I think it's neat.
That is pretty cool.
You can get yourself a Springfield Sports Center t-shirt and a Springfield Sports Center hoodie. Zach, are you wearing a Springfield Sports Center hoodie right now?
I'm actually not right this moment.
But it's a very comfy hoodie, I can attest to it.
It is very comfy, actually.
You can get all those and more at ko-fi.com/wrestling is silly. Please do. It helps out the show. And his opponent from the Funhouse, weighing in at 236 pounds, the Joker. Also been taking a little bit of a sabbatical, shall we say. He didn't ask permission, he just disappeared, but then I'm not going to tell the Joker what to do. I would be killed. He sort of comes and goes as he pleases.
Have you ever tried telling the Joker what he should and shouldn't be doing?
He would shoot you point blank in the face if you tried.
Exactly.
But he's a good time when he is here. He puts on a good match. The crowd can get behind him, for better or for worse. But can they get behind him or Bob Belcher? Referee Gus rings the bell. Oh, big brutal slap from the Joker to open the fray, and a series of kicks taking down Belcher. Early cover from Joker. Just a 1 count. You missed casual, Joker. He was afraid people weren't taking him seriously enough when he was casual. Ripcord knee strike from Joker. Maybe he'll return to being casual if he's a little bit more, if he's ready to have a little bit more fun with it. But he stopped his casualty and it got him a title, so maybe he's more inclined to be that way. Who knows though? Maybe he'll do. He doesn't have a plan. I don't think. He just does whatever he wants. Oh, beautiful exploder suplex from Bob Belcher though. Bob Belcher, like his style is like reminiscent of like a ECW era Taz. The way Bob fights, he's kind of short, kind of pudgy, but he can throw you around like a motherfucker, and he's not to be messed around with.
Sounds like me.
You can indeed throw people around like a motherfucker. Air raid neck breaker, but you're not as pudgy as Bob or Taz were.
No.
Oh, body slam attempt, but Joker slipping out the back door. Oh, T-bone suplex from Bob Belcher. Yeah, maybe. I know you look to Samoa Joe for your fighting style, but maybe you need to look in the more Taz direction.
Maybe I do. Not that he fights anymore.
No.
Well, not with his fists, only with his words. Man's very cruel.
but I digress. And he's taught his son everything he knows, and that's why his son's so great.
Yeah. Did he used to fight like Hook does now?
Yeah. Hook's Red Rum is the Taz mission. And the El Camino suplex is the Tazplex.
Tazplex. Oh, Taz,
the Tazplex and the Taz mission. He was nothing if not on brand. He was the human suplex machine. He did all the suplexes and then needed to invent a new one that he named after himself.
Yeah, my issue is not him doing the fucking suplexes.
It's calling it the Tazplex.
Yes.
No, I think that's rad. That's
terrible.
Great.
No.
So you're saying we shouldn't call it the Bobplex?
Yes, I am saying that.
How do you feel about the Belchplex? T-bone suplex is now the Belchplex. I've named it.
No. Oh my god.
What about the Burgerplex?
That makes it sound like a restaurant chain.
Yeah, it does. You're right. It's a duplex of burgers.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the two men return to the ring. The Joker, big, deep wrist control. Walking over to the turnbuckle. Is he gonna go? He's gonna go a little bit old school, walking across that top rope. Ugh. It's a very elaborate forearm to the back, but I love it every time. And there's Joker finishing his story with a crossroads out of nowhere. But as is the case with the great Cody Rhodes himself, you cannot win a match with a crossroads. Oh, beautiful Northern Light suplex from Bob Belcher. Joker, though. He's going for Fisherman Buster from the man from New Jersey. And is that a boss man slam, Bob? I knew you were a wrestling fan, really. But I think he's he's firing up the grill for the burger of the day. He's locked in. Grapevines are in. Joker's struggling. He's struggling. He's reaching around for an opening wherever he can find one. Does not look good for him though. It is a tight hold. Oh, found the 1 millisecond opening, and I mean Joker's like a rat. He can get through any opening. And that discus lariat, he threw his whole ass body into that. Oh, Bob getting up to his feet. Joker, change of heart, gets back down. And there it is. There's the Bob the Belchplex hits. Gets the cover. The Joker kicks out at 2. That looks very, very good for Bob, but Joker's too unpredictable. You give me the silent treatment for the Belchplex. Oh, Burger of the Day locked in, center of the ring. Joker looking for an opening. He's scrambling. Oh.
Sorry, I went absolutely off with the fairies then.
I thought you were giving me the silent treatment of calling it the Belchplex.
Do you know, my brain just did that thing where it like took the Belchplex and then just ran with it internally.
And where did it run internally? Dare I ask?
Nowhere that my conscious brain wants to remember.
Okay.
I think.
Okay, that's fair.
It was one of the, you know, those trains of thoughts where you have them and then the minute somebody snatches you out of it's gone.
It's gone. Yeah.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Oh, Joker turning Bob inside out, right into a knee to the face. And ripcord knee into the poison Rana from the Joker, right on those outside mats. Oh,
Say it before, I'll say it again. Love a good poison Rana.
Mm-hmm. It is. It just. Oh, it's a brutal looking move, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. And it also, I think it's the one thing I've found is that oftentimes, athletic. Okay, I'm going to say that as a general rule. Obviously, that like this does not account for every single kind of move or anything.
Oh, very cocky pin there from the Joker.
That was very cocky. Generally, I think stuff is athletic.
Joker hits the exclamation point, deep cover. Just a 2. Sorry, you will get this point out.
I will. Like, for me anyway, I think either usually they look athletic or they look brutal.
Yes.
And a lot of the time those two don't mix. But I feel like a poison Rana.
It is that beautiful middle ground. Yeah.
Yeah, it really is.
Oh, Bob maybe playing possum to lure the Joker in, but the Joker not having any of it. Beautiful STO. And that sort of double clap bounce off the middle rope, that was very, very, very beautiful looking move. Another exclamation point, deep cover. Bob just about able to power his legs out. And, big leg drop from the Joker, not letting up for a moment. Bob, though, getting the boots up. And, judo throw there, dropping his elbow onto the shoulder of the Joker. This is very, very tight match. Either man could take this at any moment. Joker pulling Bob over to the ropes. And, throws him away. Oh, misses the throat chop. And again, Bob saved by poor timing. Maybe he ran a little bit slower than the Joker expected him to. But right into another one of these killer combinations by the Joker. Gets the cover. And there it is.
Oh, hot damn.
Joker really dialed it up to 11 in those final moments.
He really did.
Here is your winner, the Joker. Yeah, he, I think it was after that poison run to the outside, the Joker really did.
Yeah.
It was only a matter of time since he took it. Ugh, don't like that face. Bad face.
No.
But yeah, maybe again he's done being a bit of a joke. Last time he made this rise, he took the Flippy Shit Division title. Maybe he's after a real title now. Maybe the queue for Twitch title is getting ever longer. Maybe he's even after the world title. Only time will tell. But speaking of time, it is time for our main event this evening. Last week, we saw She-Ra with her very, very first hardcore She-Ra's Proving Ground match, in which she invited Wonder Woman to survive for 10 minutes to get a title shot. Wonder Woman pinned her in about 30 seconds.
It was embarrassing.
It was embarrassing.
There's literally no other word for it. There is no other way that you could possibly describe that event. It was embarrassing. And I'm going to be honest, I think Wonder Woman's going to take it.
Wonder Woman did earn herself a shot at the hardcore title match, and she's decided, why wait? Strike when the iron is hot. Wonder Woman versus She-Ra is your main event for the hardcore title. It is going to be brutal. It is going to be deadly. Or maybe Wonder Woman will squash in 30 seconds again. Only time will tell. Let's go down to the ring and find out. Wrestling is Silly. Your main event for this evening is a hardcore championship title match. Ignore this man in the ring and wait for my instructions for when to cheer. He should have been fired and removed from the arena.
Yeah, he's a Make-A-Wish kid.
Yeah. She was on fire last week. She's at the top of the game. This is only like what, her third match in Wrestling is Silly. She's already got a hardcore title shot.
Yeah, something like that.
But you know, she's got the power of the Amazonians on her side.
Yeah, I mean, to be totally honest, that who are we to deny a title shot after the absolute slaughter that was last week? It was
brutal. It was absolutely brutal. But I think we say the women's division is full of heavy hitters, and name two heavier hitters than Wonder Woman and She-Ra. This is the hot match of the women's division.
Well, in theory anyway, She-Ra wasn't doing much heavy hitting last week.
That's true. That's true. She was getting heavy hit. This could be the first and last time she defends that hardcore championship.
Yeah.
Gotta wear it for as long as you can. Because a hardcore matches are especially unpredictable.
Yeah, they are. Because of the sort of no rules nature of it, you know, it's something can take you by surprise, and yeah,
it's
that's
just
it. You're done then.
And it's so hard to strategize, because how do you?
Yeah.
What is your strategy for when Wonder Woman comes at you with a ladder?
Yeah, exactly. Right. Just biff you right in the face.
First, the challenger from Amazonia, weighing in at 143 pounds, Wonder Woman. And the champion, she is from Eternia, weighing in at 134 pounds. She is your hardcore champion, She-Ra. Your voice cracked during that. Shut up.
You don't need to talk to me about voice cracking. Jesus Christ.
Your referee, Freya.
Boy, howdy, I hope there isn't a rope break.
It's alright, it's a hardcore match, no rope breaks. This is a day off. And She-Ra coming at Wonder Woman with the fire that she should have had last week. Flattening the challenger with that body slam. And deadlift. Powerbomb. Oh, brutal. Brutal show of strength there from She-Ra.
That was pretty impressive. I can't help but feel like she's maybe trying to get some revenge.
Yeah, making up for lost time last week. But this is... I mean, if there's any time to decide to actually come in swinging, it's right now, because your title's on the line. There's no fucking around now. No use coming in next week with all this action.
Maybe this was the fire under her ass that she needed.
Maybe it is. She's gone for that table, but before she has a chance to even use it, Wonder Woman chasing her out and just hitting her with a series of lariats.
I can't help but feel like maybe this is a tale of hubris, considering, you know, She-Ra was the, I would say, unexpected victor over Harley Quinn. Yeah. Maybe she just thought, well, you know, it was easy enough for me to get it. I can't imagine it's going to be particularly hard for me to keep it.
Yeah, I think she underestimated what being a hardcore champion involves. Oh, and Northern Lights right onto the table. Yeah, I think she definitely didn't quite, maybe didn't think through her reign. Ooh, just like Wonder Woman didn't think through the timing of that drop kick, unfortunately. But snap suplex there from She-Ra. So far, neither woman really has a clear advantage. She-Ra throws Wonder Woman into the ropes. Wonder Woman running through that back elbow attempt, though. She-Ra runs with the lariat, gets a cover. Powerful kick out at one. Both women escaping to the outside. She-Ra, I think, maybe is looking for a weapon, perhaps. No, just trying to get distance from Wonder Woman. Oh, and that's why Wonder Woman flinging her up, and there's only one way back down. Oh, Wonder Woman getting a little bit distracted. And the shot right on the titties takes her down. And She-Ra throwing Wonder Woman back into the ring. The only rule, we say there's no rules in hardcore match. The only rule is the fight has to end inside the ring. This is not a falls count anywhere situation. Snap suplex again onto that table. Wonder Woman, She-Ra finally acting like the champ, guillotining Wonder Woman off that top rope. Again, I think she definitely needed last week to light a fire under her ass. I think you're definitely right there. There, the dropkick connects that time. Wonder Woman tries to come flying in with the double axe handle, but unfortunately, She-Ra getting out of the way. Jawbreaker from She-Ra. Wonder Woman on a bit of spaghetti legs there. She-Ra takes full advantage. Runs through the back elbow and avoids the lariat that time. Wonder Woman, She-Ra up on the top. Electric chair face buster there from Wonder Woman. Gets the cover. Kick out at 2 for She-Ra though. Oh, beautiful. Very, very smooth, just rolling over that top rope into the splash. And in full control now, German suplex on the outside. She-Ra's head almost colliding with the apron there. Wonder Woman in control on the outside. This is the kind of match you need to have if you're hardcore champ. Oh! Snake Eyes on the steel barricade. This is not looking good for the champ. Wonder Woman in full control. She-Ra barely able to get back up to her feet. She-Ra returned to the ring by the challenger. Are we going to see a change of title? Is She-Ra going to have the shortest hardcore championship reign so far? So far, it's looking like Wonder Woman will be the one, but She-Ra looking to change tact with a face buster. Gets the cover.
Haven't we had a champ that won and then got smiley cased and lost immediately?
The Flip Sheet Division title did change hands that quick, but this would be the shortest hardcore range.
Yes. Not that that's difficult.
No. Hardcore reigns are usually not very long at all. Chop blocked by Wonder Woman, trying to return back to control. Oh, She-Ra slipping out the back door of that suplex attempt. Yeah, you can feel the desperation coming off She-Ra right now. Well-placed lariat onto that table, though. Ooh, pump kick attempt avoided by Wonder Woman, dropping She-Ra right onto that table. That table hasn't even been set up and it's already done so much damage. Wonder Woman up. GTH by Wonder Woman. Gets the cover.
The table doesn't need to be up. Those metal bits are going to hurt when you land on it.
Yeah, people are being dropped. Both competitors are being dropped on that table. Wonder Woman, taking the bat to the arm of She-Ra. 3 strikes. The 4th got her out of the way. Oh. So there we go. A low blow from Wonder Woman avoids the glam slam from She-Ra. We saw that was how she won the title in the first place, so you definitely don't want to be victim to one of those. She-Ra, though, now up on the shoulders of Wonder Woman. Another electric chair face buster. Gets the cover. Oh, I thought that was going to be it. The Wonder Woman has something in her chamber. What's it going to be? No, She-Ra with the elbow. There's a desperation elbow from the champ. She reaches for the bat, but conks Wonder Woman right over the head. And then 3-4 to the gut. And the assault continues, but Wonder Woman throwing She-Ra, using her running momentum against her, reaching for the bat of her own. She-Ra having to drag herself up by the ropes. And, stunned onto the outside. Wonder Woman ascending the top rope. This is dangerous for both women. But you gotta be dangerous if you want to be the hardcore champion. Wonder Woman leaps, flying drop kick, but doesn't quite catch all of it. She got a leg caught on the apron. Rather ugly landing there for Wonder Woman. She-Ra trying to take advantage, but I kind of feel sorry for the champ in this position. She reaches for the kendo stick. She's used to fighting with a sword, but then again, so is Wonder Woman.
Did she have a whip?
Wonder Woman, she trained with a sword back on Amazonia. She does traditionally use a whip, but she uses a lot of a lasso. That's the one, a lasso of truth. Another GTH from Wonder Woman gets the cover. And there it is.
I can't say many of us are surprised.
Here is your winner. And new Wrestling is Silly Hardcore Champion, Wonder Woman. It was a dominant performance from the new Hardcore Champion, Wonder Woman. And again, I cannot say many of us are shocked at all. What a show it's been. We have a new Hardcore Champ. We've got our blind tag tournament underway. Zach's challenging Rue for a real title.
I think that's false. That's misinformation.
I mean, I don't know. I'll get you in the ring one day. Me and you, we can tag. How does that feel? I don't know how we do commentary, but we can tag. It's been a real good show, and if you want more of Wrestling is Silly, you know where to find us. You can follow the channel, subscribe to the channel if you do not want to miss the next episode of Wrestling is Silly. If you want to help us out without giving Jeff Bezos any money, the easiest ways to do that, the freest way is to just tell your friends, bring in more people to Wrestling is Silly, because this is a really, really hard show to market. It's a really, really hard show to sell. But if you go up to your friends and go, hey, there's this bonkers ass show on Twitch, it's real funny, it's wrestling, but ignore that bit, you're gonna have a good time with it. That is a better review than anything I can post on social media. You can also go to our Ko-fi page. I've plugged it a few times. It's there in the chat. We have a monthly membership. If we get to £100 a month on the Ko-fi monthly membership, then I will start a new Wrestling is Silly show every Saturday on the YouTube. That's youtube.com/@wrestlingissilly, where you can find all of our previous episodes from when I started uploading them. I think that's all the plugs I have.
Important caveat.
Important caveat. I think that's all the plugs I have to do.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's find somebody to raid into. So yeah, do you have any closing thoughts for us?
No.
I thought you were going to come out with something like insightful there, but no.
I was thinking about it, but then I thought it'd be funnier if I just said no.
It was rather funny. We're gonna raid into Tin Can Audio. Amber Devereaux is currently doing more music making on stream. You know them. They made the music you're listening to right now, the Wrestling is Silly theme tune. So
yes, so good.
So good. It's such a good song. So there's your raid message. Even if you just post that and run away, that's all we need. Join us on the Discord. Buy our gay little pins at nerdyweird.com. Have a fantastic rest of your day. Buccaneer, Buccaneer of the Bucky, where I hope you're having a great rest of your week. I'll catch you in the next episode of Wrestling is Silly. Same bad time, same bad channel. I've been Zach. I've been Eden. This has been Zach. I know my own name.
No, you can't be me. I'm me already.
And on that note,
Bye.
I'll catch you in the next one. Love you. Bye.